Okay, dropshippers. So today we're going to analyze another product, another winning product from our students. And right now, I wanted to show you this product because everybody can scale a product when it's already making thousands of dollars per day. This is easy peasy, beautiful. It's not complicated, but when it starts at the beginning, this is where it kind of is difficult because you don't know, should I scale, should I not scale, and now you end up scaling. The product doesn't scale well, and that's why I wanted to share with you this screenshot and speak about a few things so you can understand. So the first thing that I want to speak about is, like I said, this is the TripleWhale dashboard. The reason that we are going to analyze the TripleWhale dashboard and not the Facebook dashboard is because we use TripleWhale in order to track all of our metrics. Why? Because they are way more accurate. Since iOS 14, Facebook is no longer reliable to track everything perfectly. There's always mistracking, and with TripleWhale, you'll be able to track everything correctly. Okay, so now let's speak about the first thing right here. The first thing that I want you to take notes is those two right here, because we're still not scaling heavily, but we're still scaling. Look at this here. Let's speak about those two first. Those were the OGs. So what I mean by the OGs, well, actually those four, like this one and this one. So those four were the OGs. Definitely that those four right here, they've made a good amount of sales. So you can see that this one made 16, this one made 10, this one made 8, and this one made 8. So definitely that this product right here made a good amount of sales consistently for a period of time. So what do I mean? So bear with me and try to analyze everything like to its core because it's really important. Look, the reason why we are trying to scale the product right now, it's because the biggest problem with dropshippers is they don't know when to scale. And when they scale, they lose all of their money. And we're going to tackle step by step. So the first thing is those two interests, this one and this one, were doing super great. So sneakers and Planet Fitness. They were doing great with a good ROAS. As you can see, it's above 3 and 2.61. By the way, our break even point is $45. So anything above like under $45, we're making money. So clearly it is good. And the overall right here, we're definitely making money. So that's good. So you can see that on here, we made 16 sales, 10 sales. And that's the main reason that I decided to scale. Why? Because during a period of, as you can see, look at this. It's spent $20 per day. It's spent 289. Do the math. It's been running for a few weeks. And on during those few weeks, we saw that okay, it is consistent. So and with a profitable ROAS, so let me scale it. So what did we decided to do first? The first thing that we decided to do is to include those new interests. So that was the first step. So we decided to include those new interests right here. Oh, let me like take another color right here. So yeah, we decided to include those new interests right here. And those new interests with also this one and this one. Okay. So we decided to include those two interests right here, but clearly they didn't perform. So those ones right here. So shoe didn't perform, but still it's early. Or, we have a $45 budget. Here didn't perform, but still it is early. But what leads me to believe that those are not going to perform that well, it's because there's no add to cart. So since there's no add to cart, then I'm like, I think those are just not going to perform well. But those ones at $17, it made a sale. And those one at $15 made a sale, $14 made a sale, and you can clearly see that there's add to cart. This one could have been a lucky sale. So This one, I'm just going to let it run and see what happens. But this is what is in my mind. This is what I think every single time. So take note of what I'm saying. Now, those one right here, those I call them like the empty your wallet, because on here you can clearly see that on a period of 2 weeks here, it is profitable. It is profitable. Okay. So you can see that we have an overall $20 cost per action. We have a $45 profit margin. So what happens is that, okay, both are profitable. But as you can see on here, they're turned off. And you're going to say, like, Gilberto, why did you turn off those two ones if they are profitable? Why? Because they were highly profitable and highly printing on the first few days. But after, they've been 3 days without making any single sales. And this is the problem with most dropshippers. They're like, wait a second, it made me a lot of money at the beginning, so let me let it run and run and run, and you end up unprofitable on those numbers. Me, I'm not like that. Me, I'm like, okay, it's been profitable at the beginning, it died out, so I'm just going to turn them off because it's been 3 days that it's been unprofitable. I pocket some profit. As you can see, spend 163 to make 600 and 500. So I pocket some profit and I move on. That's what I decided. But on those ones, I just leave them running because they're still profitable. You see, 289 to make $1,000, 263 to make 600. So overall, it is highly profitable on those ones. And I'm trying to find new interests. And those new interests, they seem that they are going to maybe be profitable and I will be able to scale them. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But, you know, our students will easily be able to scale that product to a few hundred orders. So easily, we're going to take that in our own hands because, we don't want to make our students to make any sort of mistakes. We're going to scale them for him. But definitely that it could make a few hundred in sales, and this product could make a few thousand and maybe even more. We'll see how it goes. But that's what I'm saying, guys. This is what I look for in a winning product. And look at the metrics. The metrics speaks for themselves. CTR, definitely that the CTR above 3%, above 3%, above 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%. Everything is great here. Let's look at the CPC. So the CPC clearly below a dollar, below a dollar, below a dollar, below a dollar. This one didn't made it. Well, just made that sale. And that's what I'm saying. Look, I told you not a long time ago, without looking at this metrics, that this could have been a lucky sale because it doesn't have add to cart. What happened? High CPC. So it's high likely a lucky sale. So if we click on here, let's put a little X on this one. So a little X on here. Let's look at clothing. Okay. So we can clearly see that in clothing, below a dollar. This is just good enough. So overall, the ones that we try to scale have good metrics. This one looks like a lucky sale. And the CPC let us know that it's definitely too high. So it could have been a lucky sale with no add to cart. Those ones, I shut them on early and I ended up, making profits. So I'm happy with that. Those one kept running. And I'm even probably going to scale them even further by duplicating it, by going to put them into a CBO. I'm going to do a lot of stuff with that. And definitely that, those ones right here are going to be the next one that I will be able to scale. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how those ones end up, but definitely I think it's going to do well. And so far we spent $1,000 to make almost 3,000 with a 3 ROAS on the campaign, still on testing / scaling. We're not scaling aggressively. So I do believe that this thing is going to do wonders. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see based on the students what data they give us, and I think we'll be able to scale it based on everything that we saw. So yeah, guys, this is the video of today. If you have any question, let us know down below. Like I said, if you like this video, if you like me analyzing, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We definitely try to analyze everything that we have under our hands so you can become a professional with ads and can make a profit. So yeah, this is the video of today. Wish you all an amazing rest of the day. Take care and peace out.